Hi everyone, I'm Holly, for those who do not know who I am. I'm 25 years old. I live here in California. I'm an adult doll collector. A lot of you guys on YouTube may have known me previously as dolls _ toys _ more _ I ended up deleting that whole YouTube channel, which I should have just probably privated the videos or deleted the videos and kept that channel. And I deleted it without telling anyone, and I deleted it without having any explanation. And I just did not realize that I have to put the fan on. Sorry for that. I did not realize that I'm dumb and made an impulsive decision. So I'm gonna be posting on my backup. This is my second one. I think the username is Holly Barnes, which is just my first and maiden name. I'm going to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Holly. I'm going to be posting a lot of my collection here on YouTube. I collect Cabbies and other vintage dollies. I'm going to share lots of tricks and tips on dolls. And I've been collecting since the end of 2017, and it is now 2022. The first video I wanted to share with you guys was a collecting story. If you are watching this, please in the comments, please put your story. I would love to hear it. So I got my first Cabbage Patch Kid when I was 13 years old. I had 3 2004 play-alongs, but before I could get them, I had to beg my mom for me to have them, because toys, she didn't just pick out toys for me every now and then. Like, I had to beg for them. And so I begged for one, and I got one, and she was a, I think, glow-in-the-dark hair Cabbage Patch Kid 2004 play-along. She was a her name was like Carly something, I don't remember exactly, but she glowed in the dark, and I loved her very much. I was around the age of like maybe 10 or 11, or around the time I was 11, 12-ish, going into like middle school, high school-ish. My stepfather said that I was too old to play with dolls and that I should give them to the Goodwill, but I said I want to have these for the rest of my life. These are my dolls and I love them, and I would love to keep them until I'm adult to pass them to my kids. I currently do not have any kids. I'm 25. I don't have any kids, but I am married. And the neighbor, we lived in this apartment complex, but there was like 5 different apartment complexes, and the neighbor's house caught on fire and she lost everything in the wreck, and the little girl was upset because all of her dollies burnt to char. And because my stepdad was like, you're too old for dolls, I kind of was like, you know what, maybe he's right. And I gave my 3 dolls I had, at the total of it, I had a messy, her name was Abby Kadabi, or Abby something. And then I had a regular changing hair color, and then a couple of accessories and a stroller. I gave them all to her, and she was so happy and she was so thankful. Fast forward to 2017. Mind you, I'm with my boyfriend at the time. He was going into the active service duty to go to Fairbanks, Alaska, and I had decided to make the big decision to move up there with him and get married. We ended up doing just so, and my grandma, who's still currently alive, she gave me this little guy, and I named him MJ. Now, the thing about this guy right here is he is a little bit different. You're like, why is his body lighter than his face? Well, I'll tell you. This is called sun damage. My grandma keeps all of her stuff in the suitcase in the closet, which is a big no-no. She is a big, like, hoarder, I would say. And so she kept him in the hot, stuffy closet. Now, his sun damage happened over time. I used to play with him when I was 7. He is a Mattel's first edition, 1978-1983 copyright, manufactured by Mattel, Xavier Robert. He does have the little, you probably can't see on camera, but it's purple. It's the little Xavier Robert signature. So his face got sun damage, and instead of it staying with the white color, it turned black. And then when I was little, I chopped some of his hair off. He is one that can go into the water, and the water from his feet and his little cooch, they drain out the water. He's a little baby. He should be wearing like swimming goggles, but he is the oldest one that I currently still have. So, I got the clothes on eBay. They're super cute. They're little like Noah's Ark kind of type of vibe. So, I was celebrating my birthday, I think my 22nd or 21st birthday, and my grandma, I was going to leave to Alaska 5 days after, and my grandma said, I want you to have this. Do you remember him? No. I named him MJ when I was little, because growing up, my grandma loved putting on Michael Jackson records, and this is no shade to Michael Jackson. He's a beautiful man. He was a young black man, and then when he got older, he looked like a white man. So, because he was changing colors, I named him MJ, which stands for Michael Jackson. He's a Headmolds 17. He has blue eyes, but he is supposed to be Caucasian. But just pretend he is, okay? He's fully Caucasian. So yeah, I went to Alaska, and I took this little guy with me, and he sat in a suitcase. He sat in a big old suitcase, and then I put him in my shelf, never saw him again. My ex-husband, now mind you, I've been married twice. My ex-husband and I were having a lot of problems, and I ended up being very depressed. So a lot of this is from depression. I ended up being very depressed, and I ended up buying another Cabbage Patch, and I got the Marilyn Susanna storybook character from the Xavier Roberts storybooks. She was $60. This one was free for my grandma. She got him when he was 40 years old. When she was 40 years old, she's now, I think, 73, 74, 75. And and they were together. Now, during the whole, me being in Alaska for the 10 months that I was supposed to be there for 2 years, but it ended up being 10 months. I started to collect more. I had 13 cabbies when I came back down to California. And now I have this. I thrift a lot of it. Mercari, eBay, OfferUp, and some of my wonderful friends and family gift me this stuff. I do have a little, I'm not going to say a big following, but I have a little small chorny bit of a following on my Instagram, which is the dolls_toys_more_. I did have a really great YouTube page, but I have since deleted it. I want to start fresh. I want to post different videos and more better videos. I have no subscribers on here, so if you are watching this, hi, I am Holly. I will try to share my tips and my tricks and my love for the Cabbage Patch Kids, and I would try to educate you guys as best as possible and show you different parts of me. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure to comment and like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.